Hello Beauty News family, welcome to our JD Glow Multichrome Liquid Gel Liner review.
Yeah.
So we picked these up a while ago.
We did indeed.
We've been playing with them. I purchased the bundle and Kat picked up Translate, which is the
bluey, green, purple one.
Yeah.
So we've had a lot of people ask us to review these. This is an indie brand and they have a lot of products, but one product that they do have they have like neon liners, metallic liners, and recently we talked about in Beauty News these multi-chrome liners. Now this has sort of been rebranded since as Galaxy liners, so you might see them on the website as that. They're currently sold out, but they're coming back in stock very soon. It's a range of liquid liners that have a reflective shimmer in them, and they are multi-chrome. So they go from not just one color to another, but they go to at least 3 different colors. So like I said, the one that I've got is like green to blue to purple, and it's the one I'm wearing on my eyes today. You're wearing a green one.
I am wearing the green one. They're also known as chameleon pigments. So they have like all different color shifty goodness. These retail for $10 US each or $55 US for the bundle of 6 colors. Shipping is $15 US, but it goes up based on your weight. The products contain 8 mils each,
which is quite a lot for a liquid liner.
It is, and they come in a tube with a brush applicator. The brush is extremely thin. I think this was the only thing I was super concerned about with these products was the brush. How good was it going to be? And to be perfectly honest, they surprised me. I think the brush is quite nice. So there's 6 shades, like I mentioned: Geometrics, Translate, Spectra, Sphinx, Shooketh, and Oil Spill.
Okay, so even though these are called liquid gel liners, they are just liquid liners. Let's be real. There's nothing gel about these. It's a liquid liner. And it's supposed to dry down to a transfer-proof finish. So it's got a shimmery finish. It's a duochrome or multi-chrome. It's supposed to be very pigmented and effortlessly buildable. We'll get to that. Long-lasting, smudge-proof, and a smooth application. Now, while we're talking, you can see swatches. We'll also sort of show how they apply on the eye. And I think this product has a bit of a learning curve to it.
It does. It really does.
Yeah. Okay, so I think when it comes to these, when I first tried it, I tried it over a black liner and I really loved it. And then when I tried it on its own, I had a few issues. Now, my biggest issues about them is, or the one color that I've got, is that they don't apply super boldly. You do need to build them up if you're using them on its own. Now, since these are liquid eyeliners, and like a lot of liquid eyeliners, especially ones with a shimmery finish, if you apply too much of them, they start to crack and pucker, and these definitely did that. I also struggled with building them up on their own. I found if you just put them on the lash line, it's fine, but when you do the wing and you try to fill in that triangle, they don't build up super well. You have to apply quite a lot of coats.
Yeah, I found that is definitely true. However, I also found that if I just let it dry completely, like if I do one, let it dry while I'm doing another, and then go over any spots on the first eye, it builds fine. It won't like lift up any already dried product, which is great. But if you try to get full opacity with the first application, you're going to have a hard time. You're not going to enjoy it.
I also find that at least with the blue one that I have, since it's got a beautiful reflection to it, but it's almost got a translucent base. So if you don't build it up well, it doesn't look super bold when it's not catching the light. So I find the best way to use this is to apply it over a liner. So like today I'm wearing it over a black gel liner and it's just one coat over the top and it's phenomenal. It wears really well. It doesn't pucker as much as it does if you try to build it up on its own. And you have that opacity underneath that this just like looks gorgeous on top of. So for me, I think these aren't great on their own. You can definitely use them, but I think they are absolutely winners if you apply it over another eyeliner. I do also want to mention, I first tried this over like a cream product. It just It has to be over a set like eye.
Absolutely.
If you use a cream or anything that sort of moves, these don't stay.
Now, these have a really interesting formula. While they are a liquid, they set with, I don't even know.
Plasticky paint.
Yeah, they, like, you can feel them. You can feel them on your eyes. And also, when they're set, if you are an eye rubber, you might find that you can rub these off in chunks.
Like, kind of peel off a little bit.
Yeah, you can flake them off. If you don't touch them, they won't flake off on their own, which is great. The more that you put on, the more likely they are to crack or start to peel.
Yeah.
I've also noticed that if you accidentally get it on your eyelashes and then you are taking your mascara through your eyelashes and it catches right at the base, it can peel the liner straight off your eyes. So these are things to be aware of. And if you run into those issues, my advice would be let your mascara dry and then just go over any spots that you've accidentally peeled up the liner. Sometimes I will even apply these after I've done my mascara just to combat that.
That's fair enough.
Now, all of the colors that I've used all of them. They've all been fine. I feel like their opacity is good enough, and they can be built fairly easily, and you can obviously use them over a base color. The only one that I had like serious issues with, and you will see this in the eye demo that I did with this color, was oil spill. The opacity of that one is not as good as the others on a single application. So it can be built, but I wanted you guys to see how it applies just on its own with one application. Personally, I feel like the color of that liner is good enough for me to want to use it and want to work with it, to put up with the fact that the opacity of it isn't quite as good as the others.
What I think also is important to point out, it's not super important actually, when you first get them and they settle, they do look kind of chunky in the tube. If you do shake them, you can see the metallic sheen that it gives. But we have noticed, we tried to swatch when they haven't been shaken and when they have, there's no real difference to them, so it's not that big a deal. A few people have asked, are they really multicolored? Because when you look at them in photos, and one thing I've noticed as well is when you put them on yourself and you look in a mirror, since you're looking at one angle, often you can just see the one color. But when you do start tilting and moving, you'll see that this one flashes purple, it might flash a bit of green. So it is definitely multi-chrome. It's just that it's hard to see yourself. We'll have a photo on the screen where I sort of captured by looking at, like, tilting the light at an angle. One looked kind of bluey green and one looked kind of purple each eye, but they are definitely multi-chrome. It's just about learning how to make them work for you. And for me, the only way I will use this, and I'm going to say, I was saying this to Hailey before, I'm sort of bummed I didn't buy the whole set because I use this a lot more frequently than I thought I would. I thought, I'll only use it once in a while. It's a bit of fun, but they are so beautiful and flattering that I use this every other day, which is strange. But I do wear it on top of a gel liner or a liquid liner, like a black one, because if I use it on its own, the puckering and the effort it takes to build up, I don't like it. It's just not for me. And I just find, the more you build up, the more problems you will get with peeling and cracking and all that kind of stuff. Whereas if you put it over a budge-proof liner, it looks really smooth and even. It just, it catches the light really well. And I have to say, if you build it up and it starts puckering, you can see it.
Yeah, you can.
You can look, if someone's looking at you and they're like, oh, your eyeliner looks a bit chunky. So it is definitely worthwhile to try to keep the application as thin as possible and apply it over a base color that can really help the reflection be amplified. Like, for example, if you use the gold over a brown liner would be great. The blue over a black or even a navy. These sort of colors will really help the product pop and be much easier to work with.
Yes, I agree. So while these products are not perfect, there are tips in here which we have given you for making them work and really making them pop. I think the biggest thing about these is that they are super unique.
Yeah.
These are, like, for me, groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Like Kat said, she thought she would only wear them every now and then. I have been wearing mine all the time. Yeah. And it's like, I look at black gel liner now and I'm like, see ya.
I see it as being like, that's a base for this.
Exactly. These are so beautiful and unique, and they add... Honestly, I think they're probably one of the most interesting makeup items that I own now.
Yeah.
And they add so much to my collection.
I
They
agree.
can totally transform a look and make even the most basic, boring shit going on your face look interesting and exciting. So while they're not perfect, who cares?
Yeah.
They are amazing.
They are amazing. And you just have to play with them and find how they work for you. Yeah. I'm so tempted to go back when they're back in stock and buy more of them, because they are surprisingly wearable and easy to apply.
Absolutely.
Once you make it work.
Yeah.
I do also want to point out that some of the flaws in this can't be helped.
No.
Now, when it comes to like a matte black liner, the pigmentation and the formula, since it's generally matte, it doesn't have that paint effect that can crack, that can look a bit puckered and whatnot, because it's a different type of pigment and it's a different
base.
It's a different base entirely. If you want something to look very reflective and really bold and really show off that sheen, it has to be this sort of paint, of plasticky sort of finish. And with that, your eye moves. Like your eye, you move your eyelids all the time.
Yeah.
So of course, with the movement of your eyelids, it can kind of crack and pucker. So I just find the best way to deal with it is use as little as possible. Pop it over a liner that you know is really budge proof. And I can't tell that I'm wearing it. As soon as I started wearing this on top of a gel liner or a liquid liner, it's like any other
nothing.
liner.
Actually, I did mention before, like, you can feel them on your eyes, but once you've been wearing them for a while, you totally get used to it.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you start wearing lashes for the first time and you can feel them, you get used to it.
But I feel like, once again, it's about technique, because
It is.
I can't
And
wear
how
a
much?
full. I can't wear a full strip of lash because it bothers my eyes.
Yeah.
I can't wear this on its own, really built up, because it feels heavy on my eye. But if you can, work with it and make it work by incorporating it with other products and using a small amount, it's like any other liner. It's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah,
They're such great products.
I love these. If JD Glow bring out another range of eyeliners like this, I will buy the bundle in a heartbeat. I will stay up until 3 a.m. again to buy the bundle on pre-sale. These are fantastic products, and I'm really proud of this brand. I think they're doing great things. I'm excited to see what they bring out in the future. And oh my God, these liners are fucking bomb.
Yeah.
They are bomb.
Just play with them. We have heard a few people say that they've been disappointed. A few people have complained to the brand. Look, everything has limitations, but the things that are gorgeous are worth trying.
Absolutely.
And once you make it work, you will
never go back.
You will never be upset with them because they are fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. Fucking here.
Yeah. All right, guys. That is our review of the multi-chrome liners, or Galaxy liners from JD Glow Cosmetics. We will leave a link to them down below, and they will be restocking sometime soon. So, shipping was pretty quick as well.
It was pretty
About a week.
quick once they had them out, because we got them on pre-order. So once they were like out for shipping, came pretty quick. I think it was about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. We'll see you in the next one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.